Hi, it's Mary Clare, Mystics by the Sea, and today is September 9th, and I will have your birthday numerology. Today I pulled the Heirophant, and the Heirophant is spiritual growth, spiritual evolution. You know, things are happening in your life right now that really call on what are your morals? Where does your integrity lie? What lies in your heart is what you produce in your life, the fruit that you produce in your life that you create. And the Hierophant is asking you to raise it up a notch, level up, okay? There's a lot of lessons that you have learned that really have made you, especially with everything that's happening right now. There's really like, how are you looking at humanity, compassion, and empathy? This is about leveling up into where you are to spiritually evolve in your soul's growth, in your spiritual growth. That's really what the Hierophant is trying to tell you. He is the teacher, he is wisdom, he is knowledge. And anybody that comes from that wisdom and knowledge, it is about the integrity and the capacity to make decisions from a place that it's not just about you. Okay, it's about for the greater good of all, and not only in your world but the world around you. Okay, the keys that's beneath him, that's the keys to the kingdom, the keys to heaven. All right, so what are you projecting out into the world? Because now it is being called on. What do you want? What kind of person do you want to be? Where do you want your decisions to come from that create that life around you? Okay, he's the spiritual teacher. So you are being called on. Is that what the decisions that you are making, is that what you are projecting, that the people around you can see from you, can feel from you? All right, all right. I always say there's always a lot to think about with the Hierophant, because it is about the that bringing heaven down to earth. Okay, it's not just about me. This is a collective world that we live in. All right, if it's your birthday today, you have the 9 and the 9 birth number and a 9 personal year, and it just seems like it's going to be the theme. Okay, so the 9 is the 9, and 9 is about humanitarianism, helping. How can you be of service, which is everything that the Hierophant represents? Okay, how can you be of service to others that need help? Now, I always say with the 9s, they have to learn how to discern who's worthy and who is not. Some people just use the goodness of people's hearts, and the 9s, they always do have to learn how to discern, walk that fine line, because they're so selfless at times that they have to learn to be like selfish at times for their own survival, okay, for their own mental health. And then there are others that walk in that negative flow of the 9s, that's all they think about in themselves. So there comes a time, and maybe this is the time, that everybody needs to ask themselves, it's not just about me, but what can I do for others? But also know the boundaries, okay? Humanitarian, giving, the big heart, that's the 9. And this year, this is what you're being called on. This year, a 9 year is an ending year, okay? And in an ending year, it is about weeding out what no longer serves you. And the universe, God, that actually is happening because it's meant to happen. So it's like the universe is taking your life and weeding out what no longer serves you. Let it go. A lot of transition, a lot of changes, big changes. And they're not always easy, okay? Some people go through the 9 year better than others, but endings are difficult, and this is a year of endings. All right, have a great day.